guys, welcome to this video. It's a seated flexibility and stretch video. So I know a lot of you have been spending a lot more time in your chair recently since the quarantine. A lot of people are forced inside their homes, so they spend a lot of time sitting, watching TV, or just running out of something to do. Some of us are actually working from home, so we're spending a lot of time behind a desk. So what is happening is we're developing some bad posture. We're either hunched over a computer or working over a desk with our legs all out of whack, or we're rocked back in a recliner watching TV. So I'm going to go ahead and leave my chair sideways. The first thing that we can focus on doing if you're working from home is adjust the height of your chair and your desk to where you have nice posture. You want that nice straight line from the ear through the shoulder, through the hip. You don't want to be hunched over. You don't want to have one hip higher than the lower, than the other, and the knees up. You want to try to balance yourself. So if you can make those arrangements, and even when you're watching TV, slide to the front of the couch, spend a few moments, even if it's just during the commercials, trying to work on a good seated posture. That will help tremendously with the overall flexibility and posture. If you practice a good seated posture, that's going to transfer to your standing posture. Poor posture, whether seated, standing, or fatigue from working at a desk or from too much sitting, can actually weaken your muscles and create body pain through the back, through the neck, upper and lower back. Can even, create some sciatica. I know some people have to spend a little more time in the chair because they're recovering from an injury or illness, but all these exercises you can do at your desk if you're working. Make sure that if you can, take a few moments just to stand up, stretch over to one side, then the other, and just move the body around where you're not seated for long periods of time. One thing that I like to do, if you can, is to kick off your shoes. Take like a 5-minute break. Wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. Make sure you go both directions. And then sit nice and tall. You can hold the chair. Extend your leg out and in. Feel the muscles of your leg working. Again, you want to sit tall through the spine for this. You can start to flex the foot, toes up, heels down. Let's try the other side. We're just going to extend and bring back the neutral position for now. Good. Now let's up with the toes, down with the heel. Couple more. Excellent job. And from here, hinge forward from the hips, roll in, and spinal flexibility here, and forward. The weight of the head is helping to stretch the body. I'm going to have you widen the legs a little bit, support here, and then just shake the head out. Shake it out, let the weight of that head help to create the stretch. Gently tuck your chin towards your chest. Lift the head a bit, left and right, and begin to straighten the spine. Right here, I want you to support that tuck and roll. Press back forward with a flat back and then straight back up. Now you can do all this stretching routine and flexibility seated routine all at once, or if you're watching TV, just do some of the exercises. Try to remember some of them and do a few of them throughout your commercials. If you're working from home, working over a desk, try to remember to sit tall. Try to remember to, okay, I've been working for an hour now. I need to get up. I need to do these stretches. So it's really important. And you can, again, I like to take my shoes off for this. I just feel like I'm a little more connected. But you can do whatever works for you. So I'm going to just have you cross your legs up and go to that flat back position and lean forward again. You're going to start to feel the stretching through the outer thighs into your gluteal muscles. And a lot of times this is where we experience pain. And there's a saying out now, it's like sitting is the new smoking. Sitting too much with no exercise is what they mean by detrimental to your health. It pulls you down instead of bringing you up. So if you have to spend a lot of time sitting, then I'm going to really encourage you to do some of these flexibility exercises and the tension release exercises to help realign the body and to help work those muscles. All right, let's go to that other side. Now, if you feel like one side is tighter than the other, you probably have some sort of muscular imbalance. And it could be from sitting with your legs crossed a certain way. It could be, I know people say a lot of times they cross one leg all the time, but not the other. And then they've got tightness in the hips and the low back. They've got pain. They've got some issues going on with probably some sciatica. You know, that just, you got to balance the body, guys. You got to balance it. So let's kick one heel forward. And again, I feel looser and connected without the shoes. You can do this in any shoes you're wearing. If you're working from home, or if you're wearing a sneaker, or whatever, it is fine. You find what you can do. I just like to be able to wiggle my toes. I feel like I get that good total body stretch. So what we're doing here is stretching the muscles in the back of the leg. And you really want to feel the calf muscles. The more you bring your toes upward, the more you feel it in the calves, the hamstrings, the low back. Try to hold these stretches a minimum of 10 seconds and then do 3 times. Or you can hold for 15 seconds and do them twice. Or if you feel up to going for 30 seconds, hold the stretches for 30 seconds. Now, just for video's sake, I'm doing shorter segments here, and you can always lengthen these. You do not have to do the stretches with the video. Just try to remember some of these and the ones that you need to focus on to make you feel better. And you'll notice that I am having you do most of the leg stretches for right now. We're going to start to add some core and upper body. So if you're able to cross your legs all the way over, I'm going to have you do that now. And I want you to support with a chair and support here. Sit tall, and then add that rotation. You can even turn your head to look over one side. So let's hold here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let's do that again. Deep inhale and exhale. Now, as you release the twist, I want you to turn this hand to the back. Bring it up as high as you can. Bring this one over. Walk the fingertips as close as you can. Some of you might be able to get the fingertips together. You might not. And then just lift the elbows, lift the chest. Hold here and breathe. Inhale. Really expand the chest here. Feel that stretching. You'll feel a tricep, shoulder, chest stretch. Deep inhale. And exhale. And again, you can hold these for 5 breaths or for 3 breaths. Totally up to you. Bring this arm here. Bring this one underneath. Wrap them as much as you can. Press forward and upward. Hold and breathe. Eagle stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Navel to spine. Another one. Deep inhale. Exhale, press those elbows forward. And one more time. And release. Uncross the legs, bring the hands behind you. Interlace your arms. Chest forward, lean forward, nice flat back. Try not to round the neck. You want that straight line here. Now I'm going to have you lift the chest up a little more. Look up. Release the hands, reach up here, lengthen, open, and release. All right, let's cross the other leg over. And sit tall, turn the shoulders, then turn the head. Deep inhale. And exhale. And again, you can hold this for 3 to 5 breaths, whatever you feel like your body needs. Again, one more. Good, now let's go to that stretch. We're gonna slide this hand back, this one up and over. Get them as close together as possible. Elbows lift, chest lift, and breathe. And exhale. Remember, the best exercise you can do if you have to sit is sit tall. Good seated posture, that's what I want you to work on. Right now we're stretching the muscles. We've been working some spinal flexibility, and now let's bring those arms around. You'll feel this in your upper back and shoulders. Press forward and lift right across the shoulder blades here. Deep inhale and exhale. Again. As you release, this time you don't have to interlace your fingertips. You can just actually hold your chair, push it away, lift your chest. Bring the hands around to the thighs and gently melt your body down. Shake out the head again. Roll in, roll up. Widen your base. Hold here, reach up and stretch over. Stretching out your obliques. Good. Other side. Reach up, reach over. Good. Both hands straight up, interlace. And now I'm just going to have you do like a little rhythmic rock. You don't have to stretch quite as deep. Just really limbering and stretching through your obliques. Good job. And this time sit tall. Bring the arms forward. Press forward. And arms straight. A little swing side to side. A little rotation here. Good. Now from here, I'm going to have you go ahead and fold the arms in. You might have a little more range of motion here. Good, and then go ahead and turn back again. Bring the legs in, roll the chin down and over the other shoulder. Bring it around this side, roll the chin down and over the other shoulder. Release center. Take the head in figure 8 motions. When you get tension, you usually get it in your neck and your low back. Shrug your shoulders up, back, and down. You can turn the head side to side. A little shake out for the shoulders. Then reach all the way up and back down. And good, nice seated posture. Feel like you're standing super tall. The legs are still seated, but you're super tall through the spine. Now, if you don't have to stay in the chair, feel free to come out of the chair and do any of the stretches. But what I'm going to have you do, even if you can't do the standing stretches, at least try to get up and stretch. Up and again. Lock the arms and let's go side to side. And if you're seated, you have to get up every little so often and make these stretches work for you. And roll. Just can't stay in that chair all day. You gotta get up, even if it's for a few stretches. Good, bring the arms behind the back, hips under, elbows back, chest up, flat back forward. Tuck the knees, roll, reach, and release. And I hope this helps you guys if you're having to spend a lot of time in your chair for whatever reason. So I'm just really hoping this helps you feel a little bit better and helps you to be mindful, most of all, of a good seated posture. So whether you're standing or whether you're seated, you're going to want that straight line, ear, shoulder to the head. So again, adjust your seated position, chest the height of your chair or your table, or you may even have to switch your chairs to have better posture. Guys, whatever you do, enjoy, And best wishes, and hopefully we'll see each other again really soon.